So today, boys and girls, in your comprehension workbook, we're going to be working on page 6 and page 7. And this skill that we're working on, which is also a comprehension skill, is called sequencing. And sequencing is just a fancy way of saying put things in order. It's really important when you're reading stories to understand what happens first, what happens next, what happens after that. So we do activities to practice that so that when we are reading, we're able to put things in order easily because we've practiced. So that's what this is. And back to snow again, which I think is kind of funny when we're boiling hot outside. So it makes me feel a little cooler. I don't know about you. So I'm going to read these statements to you. Actually, we have to read the directions first. Always the directions first. Write the number of the sentence that goes with each picture in the box. So we have these pictures and she's building a snowman and we have to put these in the right boxes. So the first one says, roll a large snowball for the snowman's bottom. So we're going to put a number 1 in the square that says that. So obviously it's the one where she is rolling that one bottom of the snowman. So put a number 1 in that box. Number 2, make another snowball and put it on top of the first one. So we had the one that she already has, and then they're putting another one. So now we're going to put a 2 in that box because it has 2 snowballs. Okay, now we have to figure out which goes next. Put the last snowball on top. That would be this one. So we're going to put a 3. And then the very last one, number 4, says dress the snowman. Number 4. I thought it would be kind of more of a challenge, like all mixed up and we have to decide what order it's in. This was easy peasy, wasn't it? So we have him starting with the 1 snowball, then adding the other one on top, and then the third one on top, and then putting all the clothes on. So easy. And then now the next one, a little bit more difficult, but that's why we're doing it together. This one is about classifying. It's deciding what things go together and what things don't. The directions say, circle the 2 things that do not belong in the picture and write why they don't belong. So when you look at this picture, we see all kinds of things. Let's see if anything's wrong with her. If everything belongs in this picture. She's got mittens on, that belongs. She's holding skis, she's laughing. So she's having fun. She's got a ski hat on and a coat. I don't see anything wrong there. How about over here? We've got this guy. Looks like maybe he fell down, but he's having fun, so he's not hurt. And then we've got some flowers, and then we've got the little boy on his skis. Maybe, what do you think about the flowers? Do you think they belong in the snow? I'm not sure flowers would grow in the snow. You think? So that might be one thing. And then we have these trees, which are the big trees you see in a forest that you see around the snow. Oh, but look at these guys. These are called palm trees. These really need sunshine to grow. Do you think palm trees would be growing in the snow? So in these, in this type of, I guess this type of weather, you wouldn't have these kinds of plants growing there. So now we need to put it down here and say why. So the first one would be flowers. It says, why do they not belong? Flowers, and I just want you to copy what I say because this is a good skill too, is being able to look up and then write down, and then look up and then write down. So you're going to copy, I'm going to write the word flowers. Flowers, Flowers. So flowers don't belong, but the directions didn't say just to list it. It said to tell why. So I'm going to write flowers do, see how I left a space between the 2 words? Do, oh, I almost made a mistake. I'm going to erase that. Do not And then I'm kind of out of room, so I'm going to go to the next line. Grow. I'll let you catch up. Flowers do not grow. Did you get grow? In, and then snow. Do you see how I made a space between every single word? There's one thing I forgot to do though. I'm going to put my period. I forgot to capitalize the beginning of my sentence. So I'm going to go back and erase and just change my mistake and make a capital F. Now I have a whole sentence. Flowers do not grow in snow. That's a long sentence. Okay. Hopefully I didn't go too fast. And the next one would be the palm trees. I'm going to put palm trees, capital P, palm trees. It's the name of the tree, so I'm going to do a capital for both. Palm trees with a space in between. I'll give you some time to catch up. And when you're copying from somebody or copying from the board, you want to do your best to copy the right spelling. When you're doing it completely from your own brain, you don't have to remember how to spell everything. You just do the best you can. But when you're copying, you want to check and double check and triple check to be sure you're writing the letters down right. So palm trees, I'm just going to make a little shorter sentence this time. I'm going to say palm trees like the, I'm putting my spaces, and then sun, period. Palm trees like the sun. That's why they don't belong there. They don't grow in the snow either. So there are my two sentences. Flowers do not grow in snow, and palm trees like the sun. This is good practice for you to look up and then copy down. Look up and copy down, okay? And those are the only 2 pages that we're going to do. So you can close that book on up. There's nothing to turn in, nothing to tear out. You're just going to hold on to it, and then we'll do some more tomorrow. All right, see you guys later. Adios.